Alright, so I'm here. I'm going to show you my easiest completions, sorted by ratio. And this does not tell you everything about a game, how hard it was, how easy it was. Yeah, but Brainstorm Tower Bombard, some of those games that they release for achievements. And yeah. There's one of those like cash grab achievement games, same with Crushbergs, AC and Neo Geo War Heroes, Energy Cycle I did on Xbox One. So I'm like, well, I might as well do Windows. Even though that's the only reason I pretty much did it. Avatar Last Airbender, The Burning Earth. So those achievement, one of those really easy Xbox 360 achievement games. You know, like back when Xbox first came out. You know, like 2K, they had NBA 2K6, Call of Duty 2K6, MLB 2K6, like all sports games and stuff. A lot of games had achievements that were like, the developers weren't really super focused on the achievements back then. You know, weren't really focused on achievements. You know, some developers are because they're focused on making a better game than the achievements. And you know, some just make it really easy just for cash grabs. Back then, like MLB, NH, you know, all sports teams, you didn't really focus on achievements. A lot of them are decently hard, but pretty easy. You know, like 2K6, 7. You know, 2K6, Man 06, a lot of them were pretty easy. Avatar was pretty easy. Was pretty simple. You know, it's really easy. So is Danger Energy Collapse. I remember being really easy. Backyard Football is 10 is like the easiest sports game in the world. I mean, you just need to get a couple hundred rushing yards in the game, then 200 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, and then I just had to get, you just have to get 8 sacks in the game. 8 tackles, 3 sacks, 300 passing yards in the game. And as a quarterback, we have to have a quarterback throw through 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then 200 receiving yards in the game. Because there's one for 100 receivers and 2 receivers, and 3 touchdown catches by receiver, which is what I did. And that one was pretty easy, really easy. The ACs weren't super. I mean, they were easy, but they're not like. I think I had a little bit of a struggle on it, but they weren't like super difficult though. Energy Cycle, all these games, yep. Walking Dead Mission was pretty easy. It's obviously just one of those where you just play through the story, and I mean, like the Walking Dead Mission was one of those examples. Mission is one of those examples where they don't really focus on the achievements; they focus on the story. And it's one of the like really easy achievement games, but the story was. I didn't even watch the Walking Dead TV show. Never did, never have. And it's fun. The game is like really fun though. NBA 2K6 Cloud Troops. One of those, you know, they're really easy. Select the Faders, I remember that being really easy, yeah. James Patterson's Woman's Miracle is like a find and seek game. Game where you're supposed to like find those ones you see in ads where you're supposed to find items, you know. I remember that game. That game, I don't remember it being too fun. Yeah, I put a 2 out of 5, yeah. Investigate crime scenes, yeah. I remember it being one of those like cheap or like free, almost like, I think it was like free or it was like really cheap Windows Phone games. And I was like, it was so easy, easy, like really easy achievements. That's what I was looking for. Kind of just to knock out some easy ones. And it was easy, but it was not fun. It wasn't super fun. NCIS, yeah, I remember NCIS. You know what I mean? That wasn't the best game. Yeah, I remember it was one of those ones where it's based off the TV show NCIS. And yeah, it's easy because it's based off every single in the story mode, you have to do in the whole story mode to beat the game. It's just different tasks in each story mode. But man, it was okay, but it wasn't that fun. There's another ones like CSI. Like I want to do the CSIs, but it's like each episode of like CSIs. These like CSI games that they have like easy achievements in like CSIs, but they're not like based off like probably the CSI TV show, like the investigations. But I don't know if I can pull my pull through to finish them. I don't know. Log in that mission on Windows. I complete the Windows version. Keep it. Complex simplicity. Don't remember that one. Truth or Lies. That's the most boring game ever. The game sucks. Unless you're like an achievement hunter, like a really hardcore achievement hunter. You know, we want to try out every single game, be Xbox game or this game, that game. I would definitely not recommend. The game sucks. The game's boring as can be. Megamind Ultimate Showdown. I remember that game being really fun. Actually, the game was pretty fun. I remember that game. It was like, it's like a kid's game based off the, based off like the movie. Megamind, like movie or whatever. Or show or whatever. I would definitely get the game. And get it from like, I'd definitely buy that game. For the achievement. It was fun for the achievements. It was a fun game. I remember that game. Dash Restriction. It was pretty easy, but it was, except for those bit. There's a little maybe one, two levels. They were a little difficult, but they weren't super. Once I got the hang of it, I got the hang of it, then I was like, oh, that's easy. And then bowling was a little bit difficult, but I remember doing the bowling. I think I got like almost like a perfect game in the bowling one I had to do, or almost perfect, like max score. And I think I ended up doing it, but it took a while. But it wasn't super. That was a little bit harder. TMNT. Remember, yeah, TMNT is obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. The game was fun. Spare Jack. I like those little kiddish. These like Windows Phone games. It wasn't a bad Windows Phone game. It's kind of like a knockoff of like those like games where you have to get like click stars and stuff like that. Like Cut the Rope is one of them. It's kind of like a knockoff of that game. Virtua Fighter 2 was pretty easy. Fighting Round 3, yeah, it's just a fighting game from back in the day. I remember getting it from someone I know. They gave this game to me, and I played it, and I beat the game. And I beat it, and it was like really fun. Game. But it was a really fun game. It was Roll in the Hole. Yeah, it was like one of those games where you collect so many stars. And or collect so many objects, collect so many lollipops in each level. And then you have to complete 5 worlds. I remember completing the game. It was a pretty simple game. But it's one of those games that's simple, but yeah, it's kind of fun, It's kind of one of those fun games. Shrek Dash, I complete Shrek Dash. The game wasn't super hard, but it was fun, I remember. Same with Fire Unga's Quest. The food one? Yeah, I don't remember too much about the food one, but it was okay. Injury based, but yeah, you had grab a home run. That was the only harder super achievement, but the rest were pretty simple. Monopoly Deal, same with Monopoly Deal. Monopoly Deal, I believe you could set the achievements up. Set them up easier, which I definitely did. I think you can use some stuff to get the achievements, which. And then Walking Dead Season 2, yeah, again, it focuses on the Xbox One version, I believe that is. It focuses on more of the story, more than the actual game itself. More than achievements, because you just have to complete for each chapter. So but it's a fun game. Goosebumps, I remember playing that around like Halloween time, and that game was fun. It was pretty fun. FIFA 06 or the FIFA World Cup, I remember that game even pretty easy for, but because it's one of those typical easy sports games from back then. But it's fun. Daytona USA was fun. I remember Pac-Man on the computer when DX edition. That game was pretty fun. I'm not a Batman fan. I'm really not, so the game was a bit of a grind, but I did it. On Walking Dead Season 2 and 360, again, that was fun. Walking Dead New Frontier, that was a pretty fun one. Surf's Up, that was fun. They both cut the ropes. I actually like the cut the rope games. Contrast, I remember that game on the 360 playing it. That game was a pretty fun game. You know, believe it or not, I was kind of surprised by it. I mean, being a really good game. I was kind of surprised by that one. You know, being decently fun. Surf's Up, yeah, it's based on the movie Surf's Up. It was pretty fun. It wasn't like a kiddish. It's more like a kid's game. But it's not a bad game, though. Surf's Up isn't a bad game at all, though. Fruit Ninja. Fruit Ninja is pretty fun. One of those phone games, you know. It's one of those phone games that you play on your phone. You know, where you have to get so many plums in 1 round. Goes so much fruit total. Goes so many apples, slice secret fruit. You get the score of certain mode. You get a certain score, you know. And then you just get so much fruit. Get so many criticals, you know. But it wasn't a bad game. Galaga, I actually liked Galaga. I knocked down one sitting Galaga. I'm not the best at Galaga, but Galaga is a fun game. You know, I did like Galaga. You know, Brother Tale of Two Sons. I remember that game. I do remember that one. That one was a pretty good, solid game. I rated it 5, so I don't remember too much about it. From what I do remember, it was a pretty fun game. You know, obviously it's a 5, so. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. I like the Pac-Man games, and on the 360 and Windows they done. So far, that this one's no exception. You know, this one's one of those easy ones. It's pretty easy, but this one was easier than the easy one, one of the easy ones. But I did it. You know, The Walking Dead, same thing with that. I like The Walking Dead games. And that one, the Xbox Season 1. I like Season 1, 2. Season 2. Just called Season 2. Season 1 is the original Walking Dead. I like Season 2. Because I did Season 1 on 360 and Windows 10 version. I did Season 2 when I had the Xbox One for a little bit. Because but it takes forever. But my internet's so slow that it takes forever to download games and install games and stuff like that. So I just give up on it. Honestly. Like the 360 where you can just play them straight at the disc, which I like. It's a lot faster, you know. I can lock achievements offline. Lock them, online, back online, they're still offline, which I don't care too much about. I'm not really too worried. I don't really care that much. Because I've definitely done that in the past, you know. I don't even know that I'm offline. And I know it's offline. Then I go back on if I'm offline. If I don't know I'm offline, I might disconnect and do something else, you know, away from the controller and stuff, away from the console. Then I just, play normal. Really X. is one of those where it's you're just racing. I remember that one. That one was fun, but it was decently fun. But it's one of those that was on like this Pac-Man disc, game disc, this Pac-Man game disc, where you have to just basically score 10,000 hits to make sure, and then you can start from where you're at, and then so I did that. I used that trick, to beat the game, which, I mean, it's a little bit dirty, but it does work, and then the extra life. I do remember that was a little bit harder, but it was still fun. Hitchhiker, I don't remember too much about that game, but was it fun? Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, it was one of those ones that was made by like a developer that's, this one developer that is, newer, It's not a very popular game, but it's fun. Tales from the Borderlands, don't remember too much about that. It's in my country, just one of those days where you just build stuff. And doing like the cheat at the end, because I did, not the cheat, but just like the little, like this way, you do it this way, that way. So I could get the achievement. It's done before the server closed. March Madness 09, just one of those digital ones where you just played March Madness and Sea Basketball 9, but it's like $14.99, I believe. It's still up on the store, I believe. That's why I got it, but some of those where it's like $14.99, but it's like kind of expensive, but it's 40 achievements. Nickelodeon. See, that's a kids game. It wasn't the target market, but it was easy. Yes, that's why I did it. Fight game rivals. So those fighting games where you just had where I played with whenever I had time, I just played it. And it was basically one tournament for every single fighter. The bicycles of every fighter. Because you could just play on, I think you could play in like certain mode, like easy mode, or maybe there was no mode, but logged in for 10 days, but you could just sign in and change the game time. Because if you were offline, it would time on Windows Phone, I remember time sync your achievements. But then it would unlock come to your profile. It would recognize the time you unlocked them on that thing, and then time sync them to your online when you did. Yep. And you just unlock so many fighters. Like so many. Unlocked. So many fighters, so much. I remember that was pretty easy. Fruit Man and Wait. Yeah, Man and Wait was an easy footsie. So those ones where you just have to get you can do it online, and I did it online. Offline, and you can just one of those ones you can play with 2 controllers. Modify it so one controller's really good, one's horrible. And yeah, I did, and you can do that, and you can just the achievements unlock after every game. On the end of the game, because I did 40-yard field goal. Best one player, 5 passes, 1 game. Tackles, E for points. 5-minute quarter or less. 2 passing yards, 2 touchdown catches. 50 receivers, 2 receivers. No drop passes, no sacks. 3 receptions, 4 sacks, 1 player. 20 receivers receiving. Yeah, then you can, and then more luck at the end of the game. And then, yep. 90, 60, yep. 80-yard run, 60-yard run. Yep. See, and then there's some that unlock in 1 game. It took like a little bit of games. But I ended up doing it. It's like, by the time I got the first game, it was like 5. I don't know if I did it consistently, but it was like about 5 hours, 5-6 hours. Game of Thrones. Don't remember too much about that. Fruit Ninja, again, same thing. Nicktoons Zombie is like a baseball game based off on with where you use some MLB players and some Nicktoons characters. That was fun, remember? Life is Strange. That game was pretty fun game. Really enjoyable game. I enjoyed the game a lot. Like a lot. I really enjoyed that one. A ton. On 360. I really enjoyed Life is Strange. We should get another one for the 360 or whatever. Like the new one on the 360 or whatever. Because I would definitely play that. But they don't, obviously, because they don't make any more games for 360. Text was 2. I mean, it was, don't remember too much, just like a word game, like Game House word game. I believe it was Game House. Like those Game House games, like Game House Live. Like Game House. Games were just like, those ones that, back, like those like ones where like, they had like free trials of games. It was like free trials of games. And then you would play this free trial game and then they would ask you to buy it. Or it would be like one of those ones, those like Wild Tangent Games apps or some apps, game apps that come with like game stores that come with them. That some developers release their game on every single game, like Steam, every single PC market if it's for PC, or it comes on like these discs, like the big disc. I remember it came on, like the CD where it had like so many games, and it would come on that. Yeah. See, I remember Game House, Game House. Yeah, it's just a typical Game House game. It's okay game. But just so many words, Just like complete so many words. That my 3-minute Ultra Mini Golf was fun. Telltale Games Poker Night 2. It was a typical poker game, it was fun. A man on Sudoku Xbox Minecraft streamer. It was a decent game. I remember being a decent game. And then this one, Man 09. This one has a little bit harder achievements. Here's the one, secret one where you can use Gen Man to legendary player from the past. Opposing players touch on sewage. End zone hotspot. 450 passwords attained. 6 seconds in open player game. 12 seconds a game. 40 points survival game. Whatever, 3 year defense. No fumbles. 5 plus cards. You can fight just 5 course. 10 passes in the game. Like the lower level post release attempt 2. Nope, touch while hotspot. 3 rush yards a game with the Jets. 5 plus rotated with the 8% pass exclusive French game, but 5 plus great. Big game without interception. While rapid team under 20 points game. Short rival franchise game. 60 points zero game. So basically, you do so many things and I did that game. It's one of those typical easy sports games from back in the day. Dual God Blitz. I mean, I played that game again, this year to get the achievements, but it's okay. It's okay game. So I won't say it's favorite, but it's one of these games where you make matches, you make matches stuff up, like real life stuff or stuff. Some of the matches are kind of goofy or funky, weird, but it's okay game. Trivial Pursuit Live. It was an okay game. Not really nothing special. I'm Surveying Mars. I remember that game. I didn't think that game was nothing too special. MC Football was I like the game. So those whether you have to get every achievement for them. And you have to do so many passes and so many things. Some of these were probably unlikely in the game. Some because some unlikely are in the game. And I did that, did every achievement. And then I had to do 60, and then there's some in mini games. And there's some where, you have to complete 6 years of ASU one. So I did that, and then because you can start like a really big school and run rank school, and start down, don't do anything. I made it 6 years. Some school will take a chance on you. Some like low rank schools like 1 win, they'll take a chance on you. If you get like 2-3 wins a year, and then just slowly build up. You can slowly stay there, slowly work your way up. And they won't really fire you, or they might fire you, but you'll find somebody to take a chance on you always. That one or you can turn firing off on someone. And the Jackbox Pre-Pack, I remember that game. That game, it wasn't super. It's more of a fun game where you play with friends and stuff like that, but I don't think I did it with friends. I could just do it myself to get the achievements, but with friends, I could see it being decently fun. Age of Empires, Age of Empires wasn't super hard. It wasn't super easy, super easy. Alpha Jacks, it was just a word numbering. I was seeing it by yourself or with random people, which I did. Won the world. Won the world. Or just won the world game, just where you just have to guess like brand, certain things. And guess what it is, and you do it. And I remember that game. That game wasn't super fun, but it was an okay game. Angry Birds. I remember Angry Birds. Angry Birds was a really fun game. Angry Birds Star Wars and Angry Birds Space. I liked Angry Birds Star Wars so much I did on both of the Windows and Windows Phone. FIFA 2 and 6 World Cup was pretty easy. Did it on phone. Or not the phone, the Xbox. But there's that glitch. I did the glitch. Did it first trying to work. And 3-point contest. I really liked the 3-point contest. Jam Master is one of those simple games where you pay like a $1 or something like that. You just have to, basically like $1.99, $2.99, or whatever. You just you play like a mini game from like Connect Sports. But it's fun, It is actually pretty fun. Temple Run 2, which I liked. And, like I said, Hitman Go. So those ones where it's like a puzzle game, but it's like Hitman where you basically have to survive without go to the end of the level without getting shot. And sometimes you have to shoot the other characters, and you win, win the game. And then Jetpack Droid. I remember it being one of those kind of tedious games. There's those times, those ones where you're playing they call it toy games where you play on the toilet, or you play when you're bored, waiting for places. But I actually didn't mind it too much. The Blue Coats. It's based off the Blue Coats. It's based off the war, Civil War, and War vs. South. But I don't get the concept of the game. I didn't really get the concept of the game too much. I didn't really get it too much. I liked the game. 3 out of 4, but I just don't really get. I just didn't really get the concept of the game too much. There's not many people playing this game. They released it on 1, so maybe that's why there's more more people playing the original, but it's not that great of a game. It was in not so many people that play this game, and it's There's only some people playing this game, yeah. It's not that great. Toy Box Heroes. I remember getting Toy Box Heroes where you collected all the vehicles. I remember playing it, then I stopped playing it for a reason. This game is fun. I like this game. This game is awesome. Fun game. It's not super difficult, but it's really fun. Friends was took a while, but it was fun playing with online, playing with tournaments, you know. When that game was fun, that game was, even though it kind of, the glitches on the phone, the glitches kind of on the game, but it was really fun though. I liked the game. And NCAA football, it's a fun game. NCAA football is just a bunch of achievements. It's just hard. Some achievements are just harder, you know. Like dynasty modes are just longer, you know. But you know, the game's not bad. Space, Angry Birds Space. I like the Angry Birds Space, you know. I completed it last year. I think, you know, it's one of those things I was like finishing up games that were on my phone. You know, finishing up games that were on my computer, you know. That I've been, you know, wanting to finish for a long time. And this is one of them, similar to Ridiculous Marathon. Like Ridiculous Marathon, same with that game. Been wanting to finish Ridiculous Marathon for a while. Like a long, long while. And I'm finally going to be doing it soon. You know? And same with this one. I ended up doing that one. Ended up finishing it. And Cut the Rope, I remember. It was a pretty fun game. NBA Jam, if you played NBA Jam. Like the Unfair Edition, or the 360, or like the NBA Jam, the regular NBA Jam. Yeah, I mean NBA Jam 4 was fun. It's basically where you have to complete basically you have to win every game in every game, you know, in the game. You have to win against every team, and then you don't, it's not like where you lose, you're out. You know, you get as many chances to beat the team as you can. So you beat them, you move on, and when you beat them, if you don't beat them, it might take you 100 tries, but you don't lose, you know, you just play that same opponent again. And then I did that. You get 10 rebounds in one game, steal 10 times in one game, score 1,000 points, total cumulative. And then points a game win streak, class campaign. It's a game I done with the scribber. Unfair 4 times a game, 4 points in one game. Buzzer beater shot. Some easy challenges you can do in like one game, your first game, or so many games, like playing it out, you know, that's what I did. And a lot of these, you know, you just have to beat one, and then you have to also win 100 games, which takes a while. And then you have to beat class campaign with a team from each division, each conference, Eastern and Western, which takes a bit, you know, if you do best team each division, that's 6. Because you have to do the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. You have to do both teams from each division in the NBA, which is both conferences, Eastern, Western. And that's what I did, you know. And it took a little bit of time to do it, you know. So I wasn't consistently doing it 100% of the time. It took a while, though. Just like a time consuming, 35, 40 hours. But it's a fun completion. It's just not, just more of a time. Like more of a game that takes a while. Family Feud 2012-ish. I didn't think that game, was it's not like a super fun game. I mean, I like Family Feud, the game show, don't get me wrong, but, you know, last year, I think I was doing it by myself against AIs and, you know, 2-player mode, you know, 2 controllers and stuff like that to try to get the achievements, and, you know, and just beat the game and stuff, so I was like, eh. But if you do it with friends and stuff like that too, play the game like it's intended to, that can be fun. Mojang, it's just like a tile match game. Nothing super special with that game, but it was decently fun. It was just time consuming when it takes a while. No, and you're just trying to for this challenge, doing all the challenges at once for every month, with moving the time back. It's like last day of the month or whatever. For that particular month, or second last day of a particular month. So it's just like stuff like that. It just took so a while. Plants vs Zombies. I remember playing that game on PC. And when so it was Xbox, I finished. I started it a long time ago in December 2016. And then I just beat the game. Again in this game. It was a pretty fun game. I really do like this game. I really ended up doing liking this game. It wasn't super. I was used to it this game, so it was pretty easy. That was actually a pretty easy game, but I did like the game. And World Arms, I don't remember too much about World Arms, but it wasn't a horrible game. I don't remember it. Remember that game? NASCAR 15, Victory Edition. I don't mind NASCAR game. Playing the game. It's like the races are like, not the funnest thing to watch, but the game itself, playing it's funner and like watching it, I would say. There's only so much you can watch if people jump around, that's all racing, well, games to me, it's fun around playing them while I was watching them. Big Buckner, Pro Bench, but I do remember it was mostly easy, I believe, except for there's a few teams. I had to do Sprint Cup 90% difficulty was the only super hard one. The rest of them, and then remember there's some way you could like do it, make it really simple, playing like the low difficulty for some of these games. So Big Buck Hunter, which is pretty hard. Big Buck Hunter, you have to shoot all box seekers in one shot on all sites. Needs for same eventual location. That's just one level. Basically, and you have to run all like 60 levels. Which that whiteout was hard though. It was hard though mode. Hard though achievement. I remember that game was hard. In that achievement. Usually even that was on. Minecraft, not super hard because there's the achievement modes. That makes it really easy. War games wasn't super hard. At least I don't remember it being super hard. Solitaire. It wasn't super hard, even though I'm not the best solitaire player, so it was a little bit harder. But it was kind of harder. Hard for some of them. Not the best solitaire one. But I ended up doing it all. And that one was a long game. It was a long game though. And then I did Minecraft. Minecraft again. And then in Tiki Taka Soccer. That was fun. It was just pretty hard though. It wasn't like hard, but it wasn't like easy though. I don't remember being super easy, but I remember being super hard. This one, I'm only one of 3,000 players to quit. And I have DLC turned on in mind, so I have to complete. So DLC, if every DLC, some achievements, I'm never gonna finish because of offline servers being done in 2000s in like games like Man 07. I complete except for one because the servers are offline. This and that, so that's what it is. I can see when the badges. And then there's so much reach. Play so many daily challenges a day. cleared so many boards and tri-peaks, pyramid, win so many solitaires, free cells, do stuff in Klondike, spider, free cell, tri-peak, Klondike, take 8 challenges, and then level up system, and then earn brace 10,000 bracelet, stuff like that, so I did it, so yeah, those I thought, the easiest, hardest games, of games again. Ratio does not mean everything in hard completion. Ratio does not mean everything, in a hard completion. It can mean completion worthy. Whether it's hard, easy. Ratio does not mean everything. And does not. And so yeah. And if you're wondering what games I'm gonna finish, I'm gonna try to finish Ridiculous Marathon on Windows 11. It was a Windows 8.1 game, but still works on Windows 11. I'm gonna try to finish that game. I'm going to finish that game. Ridiculous Marathon, and then because I have to get one more power, one more upgrade on. I have to upgrade every single power up. To max. Which I have to get one more upgrade, which is 43,000 coins for a double jump. To get 20,000 coins, the level 4th level, and the 5th level for a double jump, which is 20,000 for 4th level and 43,000 for rocket. And I have to do 43,000 for double jump, level 5th level. And then there's the magnet, which is 15,000 for level 4, and 32,000 for level 5, which is the longest time. Just how extends how long it goes, for. Because I'm going to be doing the ones that take the longest first. So I need 86,000, 20,000, 106,000, 15 is 100, 21,000, and yeah, I'll need 153,000. I only need about 153,000 coins, which is not a ton of coins. If I do 20,000 a day, of course, it'll be about 8 days. But if I do my goal is to do 25,000 tomorrow, day, which is Thursday, which is Thursday, Friday, do 25,000, Saturday, Sunday, do 25,000. Then I might need a little break, so I'm probably gonna do. And then I'll do Wednesday. I'll probably do Wednesday and Thursday. Do 25,000, same with and then do 30,000, and then some days I might do more, but hopefully I can do it. Get a bunch of coins, and hope I can get it done, which I will. I'll get it eventually done, and then Xbox 360 doing Madden 13, getting 16,025 legacy mode. Some people have realized it takes like 7 seasons to do it. Because I'm at like 7,000, in 30, I want to say 6 legacy. So so it might take, a ton of legacy, because, I might get more legacy once I get complete, break like NFL record for most passing touchdowns. I might get more legacy, when I win my 4th Super Bowl, title. Even more than I got for winning 3, I might get more legacy, if I break the pass. I'm not gonna break passing yards for now, but I could break touchdowns. Passing touchdowns in my career. Wherever the game counts. I could break that in the 4th season. And there's one achievement for getting 4 Super Bowls as quarterback, so maybe I can get that soon. But man, it's just crazy. So when I'm spending my upgrades on just 99, like, deep throw, which I did, and then go 99 medium throw and short throw. I'm gonna eventually get. It's just gonna take forever, to finish it in that game. It will, but I'm gonna do it, Yeah, well, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it, And there's runs for each, like so many positions, which I'm gonna do, But yeah, I'm just gonna finish the game, Right now, I'm just gonna do quarterback right now, and then I'm gonna maybe take a little break, go to. I think I might want to try Connect Sports Season 2 out, so I'll do Connect Sports Season 2 out and try some of that out. And yeah, and then once I'm done with Ridiculous Marathon, I'm going to be doing Ridiculous Marathon. I'm going to be doing T10 Golf VR, which isn't a VR game, it's just T10 Golf, but it's a golf game for Windows, and then I have to complete bot challenges. I did 30 and out of 50. And the bot challenges, there's 11 of them more to go, but they're hard, Because I'm getting towards the ones that are harder, hardest ones in the game. And then there's, what else is there? And then I have to do 1,000 birdies and 100,000 coins. And then I have to, what else? I want to do some worlds, builder, farm and craft, some monster go, do some more. What else is it? What's the game called? Worlds, builder, farm. Oh, instant war, that game. Some ones that are a little bit longer type games. Which monster was similar Ridiculous Marathon, but not super similar, but it's kind of similar, decently same category, game, just a little different, so I might probably do some of that, we'll see, so, yeah, hopefully going to get to 7,000 achievements soon. I don't know when I'll get 7,000 achievements, but eventually I will, my goal is my first goal is to finish Ridiculous Marathon, and then it's, do some more, events to finish some other games, and, I don't know if I'll finish Ridiculous Marathon. First, I'll get four Supros with a quarterback in Connected Careers, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that, and then, get so much legacy, and then start Madden, start Connect Sports Season 2, do some Ridiculous Marathon as well, and stuff like that, do T10 Golf, stuff like that, so it'll be a while for games, take for games, play for games, get achievements. It might be some that tedious games or games that take a while, finish, but I'll get them finished, and finally get them out of my inventory, get them out of my backlog, should be nice. So, which I did do some of them, lately with like I mentioned, there's some I did on backlog, like I did in Rookie for Last Swim and Review Caterpillar. Guess I'll skip my backlog for a while, because it wasn't working, and then I reinstalled it, and it played. Because I'm running my backlog for a while, I wanted to finish, and I did finish. NCAA 11, didn't have my backlog for a while, but I did begin and I wanted to do it for achievements, because they're doing NC footballs, and then the ones I could do without online achievements, and then Batman the Enemy Within the Telltale series, even the ones that had online achievements, there's no doing them. Batman the Enemy Within the Telltale series was on backlog, definitely wanted to finish that. Wheel of Fortune 2012 was on backlog, which is the Xbox version backlog. Enemy Within the Telltale series on Windows, that was on backlog, definitely a backlog. Megamind was on backlog. Hitman was really on backlog. I bought that when it was 8 or 8.1, remember? Or maybe it was when Windows 10 I still bought. It was a 10-cent sale. It was a 10-cent sale for games. And sometimes, like Microsoft, either Microsoft did a 10-cent promotion, where they, just covered the cost of the game. Developer, they eat the price. Or the developers for Black Friday just did 10 cents. I bought it then and I never played it. Until it was way after it was released, way after it was discontinued from the store. Way after, Stu Goblets finished that way after. I can't believe that was in my backlog. For a long, long while. That was in my backlog. Unfinished, but I finally finished it. Same with The Walking Dead New Frontier. Wasn't in backlog. Wasn't started in backlog, but it was in backlog. NBA Level 8 was in backlog. Because I didn't think I could ever do the blocks. Blocking costs, but I ended up doing that. $80 is a game for one player. And $15 a game. But, and you can CPU. Because you can do it 2 controllers, and then you just do it in the middle, You do a little trick, And then, you do the trick, Then you see you're not playing with CPU, and then you restart it, and boom, there you go. Or games, my backlog for I want to finish. Or mobile. Mahjong, Microsoft Mobile, Social Function, UWP, which is the phone, which is iOS, Android, Windows 10, 11 version coin, Microsoft Mahjong, Windows, I want to finish that one. Sudoku, that one I had my backlog for. Plants vs. Zombies. These games, I just had my backlog for a while, but I just wanted to get them finished, and I did, so. Ridiculous Marathon's another one I have in my backlog for a long, long time. I just want to eventually get all the achievements on the game and get it and finish it completely. Like when I say finish, never have to play that game again. Get every single achievement and I'm done. And I'm done with that game. I 100% it. And I get the last 10 gamer score, the 200 gamer score is. Yep. And then get lobby completion 165 on Xbox and Windows, on Xbox in general as a whole. Every platform, whether it's Windows, Windows 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 11 games, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Windows Phone, Games Windows Live, iOS, Android, Series X, S or X, games. It doesn't matter, but I did that'll be 165th completion. Should be nice. There's some more I've done, but technically it's that finished, but I can't get every single achievement because servers are offline technically. So, but I did finish as best I can. Our servers are they're dead. Like no one's playing that game, and no one ever also can just get the offline achievements, which is fine. Like NBA 2K7, 8, 9. I think were some prime examples of that. And there's some NCAA footballs that can do finish them all. Because you're not offline, no server based, no online achievements, but there's some where you need a few achievements, online. And there's some mans, that I can do all offline. Some I can't, That's fine, But it is what it is. There's some, I did as best I can, but the servers are not. Or this or that, but it is what it is, I'm gonna finish, Ridiculous Marathon. Ridiculous Marathon. I'm going to finish Ridiculous Marathon, and I'm going to go to. I'm gonna finish Ridiculous Marathon and then finish and start another game like Monster Go, Tea Time, probably Tea Time Golf, Warcraft Farm the Worlds, or like Instant Merch. So we'll see. So until then, take care.